Hey guys, and welcome back to another Manchester United episode of our Football Manager Mobile 2020 career mode. So, where we left off, we had some decent results. We had a nil-nil draw against Wolves at home in the Premier League. Then we followed up from that with a 1-0 win away to Watford. And then we had a good, comfortable 3-0 win against AIK in, was it our last Europa League? Second to last Europa League game of the group stage. So the games we have planned for this episode hopefully is going to be home to Burnley, home to Arsenal, away to Leicester, and then our final game of the group stage, PSV. As a reminder, I think it's pretty clear to say that we have already qualified from the group stage, so now it's just a matter of waiting to find out who our opponents are going to be in the first round. Okay, guys, let's head on to Burnley. They're not in very good form as it stands. Let's bring on Martial for Pereira. Luke Shaw's going to come back for Dallet, and McTominay on for... Oh, sorry, wrong move. Got Matic for Fred. Fred is going to be there. Draxler still injured. Only 1 day away from recovering, so he shouldn't be out for too long. We're going to bring in Maguire for Tuanzebe, and Tuanzebe's not been doing too bad. 8 games played so far, quite a few games already under his belt this season. And what else do we have here? Rashford, good form, very good form. Pogba, not doing too bad, 5 goals and 1 assist in 11 games, not too shabby. And I think that is it, guys. I think we can head into the next game. Let me just check the lineup once again. I think we're good to go, guys. Alright, these are the formations right now, and we're ready to head right into it. Here's Burnley. Get the kickoff underway. Good disposition. Martial to Pogba. He doesn't find him properly. Good ball to Martial, and we have a corner kick here early on. Here's Wan-Bissaka to Rashford, and it's James. Daniel James, I think is his name. He scores again. That's his second goal in 2 games right now. Not too bad. And he's covering really well for Draxler, who's injured. Only 1 day away from recovery, but still good. Good covering from him. Here's Daniel James going to take a throw into Rashford. McTominay's going to cross it all the way, and it's a corner kick. Not bad from the youngster who went all the way and then turned back. And then actually putting a decent crossing to force a corner. Here's Wan-Bissaka again, though. Not the best of crosses. Here's Lindelof to Daniel James. He gets dispossessed. 39 minutes in. Referee for today is Simon Hooper. Personally, I've never heard of him. Halftime, guys. Let's look at the stats for a bit. We're being dominated by quite a bit in terms of possession, which is a bit surprising. But we have the only shot on target, and we have more shots in general. Let's head straight into the second half and hopefully get the second and third goal just to put this match out of the question. Here we get the second half started. Wan-Bissaka to McTominay down the right hand side. Doesn't find James. So Burnley are back in possession now. 73rd minute, guys. I think we can make a change right now. Let's see who's not been performing well. Pogba's on a 6. We're going to keep him on because I know he can influence the game at any point. Rashford's not been doing too well, so let's put Greenwood in for Rashford. It's a really bold decision to make. Obviously, Rashford is still a main striker. He could get a goal at any moment in time. Had we not been 1-0 up, I would have not made the substitution, that's for sure. Got 15 minutes left. Here is a free kick for us. Lindelof's going to take it. What was that? Matic picks up nicely. Not sure what that free kick was about. It looked like a shot. Literally, it was like nearly at the halfway line, if I'm not mistaken. A bit ambitious from Lindelof. Here's Burnley. We need to be very careful here. They haven't done much this game, but all it takes is one chance for them to actually get back in. It's a free kick, and Wan-Bissaka gets a yellow card, and a Burnley player is down injured. I'm not sure if he can continue. This is probably going to be the last kick of the game, guys. Hopefully we can defend this nicely. Here's Goodmanson, and it's a corner kick, guys. Still 2 minutes left of added time. And it's our corner kick. It's our free kick in our own box. And if De Gea wastes a bit of time, that should be it. Greenwood to McTominay, to James, to McTominay again. But it wasn't a very good pass. And that's it, guys. Full time. A nice 1-0 win against a tough side, even though Burnley have not been playing the best in the last few games. A very good game, though. And let's see where that puts us in the Premier League table. We're now up to second, I think. Yeah, Arsenal just drew their game, so that gives us a 1-point advantage over them. So far, so good, guys. At the moment, we're only 7 points behind Manchester City. It's a very small gap at this stage. Had it been the 30th game in the season, the gap, it would have been quite big. So, just need to keep going, though. But we have Arsenal next, and this is basically going to be the fight over who's going to get that second spot, which is currently occupied by us. So hopefully we put in a very good game here. I'm hoping Draxler can be fit, but if he's not, then no worries. We have Daniel James, who's doing really well so far. We get an away trip to Stoke in the Emirates FA Cup third round, so that's our next opponents. Okay, so apparently it says, as Manchester United continue to set the English Premier League alight, several respected pundits are predicting a season of glory is in the offing. Let's not get carried away too much by that. I mean, we know how the Premier League is. At any point, you get a few players injured or you start to drop in morale or for whatever reason. And then all of a sudden you find yourself just fighting for that basic top four. So we need to be careful, but it's good that the news are reporting good things about us, and it shows that our hard work on the pitch is being rewarded in terms of results and in terms of just general opinion and media coverage. Unfortunately for us, though, Wan-Bissaka is injured, so Dalot's going to have to come in, and hopefully he can do a really good job in the stead of Wan-Bissaka, who's been doing really well. He's been getting a lot of 8s. Draxler is back, though, guys. Draxler is back, so he can come in for James. He's been getting 9s in his last 2 games. I'm on a bit of a dilemma here. Do I keep James on, who's actually been playing 1 or 2 games, or do I put someone that's more experienced at a high level of football with Draxler, who's been playing for PSG and other big teams? It's a tough one, guys. A really tough one. We're gonna go with Draxler, though, because I think at this stage, experience matters more than form. Maybe against a big team like Arsenal, you want someone who's experienced and has gone through this big game a lot of times. Perhaps would be able to take advantage more. Whereas a youngster who's just on a good form right now doesn't really know how to maybe deal with some tough situations. But anyway, enough of my ramblings. It's not necessarily true what I just said. It's just what's going through my mind right now, and it's how I'm trying to justify the decision to leave James on the bench. Rashford, he's not full fitness, and I think that kind of shows on the pitch. He's been getting 2 6s in his last 2 games, which is not too good. But I'm going to keep my faith in him, even though he's not got full fitness. And I'm pleased to know that I have Greenwood on the bench ready to come in if Rashford isn't performing to the best of his ability. So let's check out the formations right now. We already know our formation is going to be like. Let's check out Arsenal. So they have Imo. Okay, they made quite a few transfers. They got It looks like they bought Zaha on the left hand side, and they have Immobile from Lazio, the Italian striker, who's actually really good in this game. But yeah, a slightly more offensive formation from Arsenal. They got an advanced midfielder right behind the main striker. And if you guys want to take a pause and look at their formation, make some thoughts for yourselves on how you think this game is going to go ahead. But I'm going to press resume and we are ready to head straight into it. So here's David Luiz. Arsenal get the first half underway. We are at the Old Trafford. So we're going to be performing in front of our home fans. Hopefully it will be a good atmosphere. Interested to see how Zaha plays. He just got transferred from Crystal Palace in the game right now. Here's Dalit. Here's Maguire. Hits the post. So unlucky for the central defender. I'm not sure why he was doing so advanced, but it's a bit unfortunate. He hits the post, and it would have been a good goal and a very big occasion for Maguire. I'm not sure if that's his first goal. Here's Rashford though with a free kick. Pogba gets a goal. It's a goal, guys. A well worked set piece between Rashford and Pogba. And that brings us 1-0 up very early. Yet again, we score early in the first half, which is what I like to see. I had a fellow YouTuber comment as well that I'm not sure if this was for my Chelsea video or my Manchester United video. I'm not sure, but someone commented saying the players are a bit sleepy in the first half, and it takes quite a bit for us to get going. But I think that might have been the Chelsea career, so I might be mistaken. But if it's not, then what I was trying to say is the team looks like they're playing better now in the first half, picking up some good goals and kind of setting the tone for the match. But here's Arsenal. They're going to be very, very immobile. What to say from De Gea? Denying the Italian striker a potential equaliser, or a certain equaliser if he had not saved that. Not a very good pass to Pepe. And so far so good, guys. We're managing to ride the wave. Here's Martial to Pogba. Good to Rashford, and Rashford is tripped by David Luiz. Is that going to be a yellow card? It doesn't look likely. But it's a chance for us to potentially grab a second goal. Let's see if Rashford's going to do it with Pogba again. It seems like he's going to go for the shot. And he does. Good save, Martial. And it's a goal, Rashford! 17th goal of the season, guys. Martial takes a shot. Goalkeeper spills it into the feet of Rashford. And Rashford's back on form, guys. Back on the score sheet. And we are 2-0 up just before half time, guys. What a brilliant result this would be. Absolute brilliant result. Okay, into 3 minutes of added time. Half time, guys. The literally the statistics tell you the whole match. We've slightly outmatched on possession, but in terms of shots, I think we are doing quite well. And the scoreline itself tells you how the game is going. I'm pretty pleased with Dalit. He's been playing well in the absence of Wan-Bissaka. It's always worrying when a youngster has to come in for your main player, either due to injury or suspension. But it seems to be doing okay, and Immobile gets his goal though. Apparently there's shouts for offside, but the VAR or referee has not seen anything. So at the moment, it's going to be 2-1 to Manchester United. And Arsenal get a goal back really early in the first half, or in the second half, sorry, which is, oh no, Maguire has committed another atrocity, and thankfully we get away with that. Maguire needs to be a bit more careful here. We can't be making these mistakes. This 2-0 lead is already cut halfway, as it's 2-1. Rashford doesn't get the ball. Zaha. Arsenal all of a sudden have switched on. Good defending yet again from Dalit. Keeps that cross from going in. And it's going to be a cross. We need to be careful here. Arsenal looking for blood. Another corner. Good defending so far from my team. Maguire needs to step it up just a bit in these big games. I mean, I know he had that chance to score in the first half. And it's a free kick for us, guys. Torreira might be getting a yellow here. Yes, he does. Here's Luke Shaw. Not a very good pass to Rashford, and his Arsenal again with a throw in. It's getting closer and closer to our box. And it's a goal for Arsenal. Oh my days, they leveled the game, guys. 80th minute, guys. Let's make some changes. Again, Arsenal on the attack again. What is going on, guys? Matic trips him up. Not a very good place to concede the free kick. And we have crumbled from a 2-0 lead down to this shit. McTominay's going to have to be replaced. Greenwood on for Rashford. Draxler's playing terribly. It seems like my decision to play him has backfired on me. So we got about 5 minutes for Daniel James and all these other players to actually find a good result. To find some good chances and perhaps get us 3-2 up. But it's looking very unlikely, judging by how this Foot Manager game, like the algorithm in general, scoring 3-2 is very, very unlikely. Into extra time already, guys. 3 minutes or 2 minutes now left, and it seems like we are not going to be finding a winner, which is very, very shameful. My team did exactly the opposite of what they were meant to do. They meant to maybe hang back a bit, but instead, here's Greenwood to Pogba. Greenwood! Yes, Greenwood! I can't believe it! It's not offside, is it? It's not offside, guys. Just what I was saying, we were not going to score this 3-2 goal, and it happens. Now we got to sit back. No more taking risks. Waste all the time possible. I can't believe it. Greenwood. Again, Greenwood. Absolute saviour, guys. We need to keep our calm, though. And it's final time, guys. 3-2 over Arsenal. Can't believe we scored that. Brilliant game for Pogba. And absolutely beautiful. Another super sub performance from Mason Greenwood very late on in the second half. And what a win, guys. Let's see what that puts us in terms of the Premier League table. That keeps our second spot, and we're still 7 points away from Manchester City. So far, so good, guys. We got our next game against Leicester. Okay, guys. Draxler, I'm sorry, my friend, but you did not play really well in that last game. So Daniel James is going to be coming on for you. And I think I want to get Fred on for McTominay, who didn't have such a good game last time out. Greenwood, very, very good game from Greenwood. And Wan-Bissaka is back for Dalit. Dalit put in apparently got a 5 in that game. So perhaps he didn't do too well. There's Gomez, Pereira. Yeah, Pogba again, absolutely beautiful. That's 6 goals, in 13 games. And now we are ready to head over to King Power Stadium to try and get a good result here. Let's go, guys. We get the first half underway. Here's Fred to Pogba, and Rashford gets another goal. Good teamwork. And a very good partnership I'm sensing being forged between Pogba and Rashford, which is just what I like to see. Because realistically, Pogba's got that ability, and he's playing in that position role, that advanced playmaker role, which it's in the name. He's meant to be making good plays from his passes and bringing out the best of the strikers in terms of feeding them the right chances to get them the goals. Here's Leicester though. Matic trips up Maddison. Maddison is doing very well in real life right now for Leicester. He's obviously got called up to the national team, and it's a good double save from De Gea. I mean, the second one wasn't really a save. He just picks up the loose ball, but so far, so good, guys. Yet again, we take the lead in the game very early on, which is good signs that we are working to what we've been training towards from the first minute in the game, rather than leaving it late. Last match was a different scenario, as we were obviously 2-0 up, then 2-2, and then thankfully Greenwood gets us out of what would have been an embarrassing headline to see on the newspaper, 2-0 up, looking confident, and then they scored 2 goals. Half time though, guys, and so far, not too much between the two teams. We have the better team rating overall, and let's have more shots. Here's Leicester with the second half get underway. Here is Leicester with a throw-in. They're trying to get back in the game. Maguire doesn't do very well, but it's a goal kick, thankfully. Here's Fred. Not a bad pass from De Gea, but the cutscene does not go forward. A good free kick chance here. Sorry about that interruption, guys. We are back now. I think we are recording, right? Yeah, we are. Let's get straight back into it, guys. 1-0 up against Leicester, but nothing is certain as far as it goes. Let's make some changes though for the remainder of the match. Only 8 minutes plus added time left. See if we can get a good result in these last. I mean, the result is already decent, but if we can get another goal to just put this game to bed. Let's give Draxler a chance. Greenwood again for Rashford, and let's bring on Pereira for Pogba. Rashford and Pogba looking a bit out of fitness as it goes. And his Leicester guys with a potentially dangerous corner kick, and De Gea does well to hold it. A few shaky moments. Well, not shaky, but a few dangerous moments from Leicester. Here's Martial to Matic, to Pereira, to Martial again. To Pereira, Greenwood, nearly with another goal. Unlucky for the youngster. Good play though. Fred gets tackled by Tielemans, and he gets a yellow card. Good play from Greenwood, and good play from Fred as well. Just came in as a substitute. Oh no, sorry, he played from the start for McTominay. Here's Chilwell though. Not long left for Leicester to find a good result here. Free kick around the halfway line. Oh, it's Pereira. Oh, the ball was just a bit too powerful for him. The youngster was nearly there. That surely would have probably been a goal, but it's another 1-0 win, guys. Not sure. Literally 1-0 wins over and over again. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a win, but I would like to win more comfortably. Let's check the last few fixtures. It's not that bad. We've only had we had a 1-0 win against Watford, and then Burnley, and then now Leicester. Anyway, let's head straight towards our last game against PSV. And we've already qualified, so now we can afford to put some youngsters on. I want to put Williams on for sure and give a lot of these big players a rest. Especially Pogba. I want to give Pogba a rest. And Greenwood is going to get rewarded for his good performances lately. And that also benefits us because we can put Rashford to rest because his fitness has been decreasing a bit. We're going to put Draxler in for James. And we're going to keep Fred on. But I want to put... Who do I want to put? I want to put McTominay for Pogba. And I want to put Dalot for Wan-Bissaka. We're going to put Grant for De Gea. Fosu Mensah. I think that's how you say his name, for Matic. Put Gomez on the bench. Who else do we have here? We're going to put Bailey on for Lindelof. West Tuanzebe for Maguire. Williams for Shaw. And why not? Let's give Martial a rest as well. Let's put Pereira on that left-hand side. Martial's been doing well in his previous games. And I think we're ready to go, guys. We're literally playing at more than less than half capacity because most of our big players are rested for this game. Hoping to see a good performance from Draxler. I'm also keeping an eye on Draxler. I want to see his performances going up. I mean, we're versing PSV. It's not really a top European team. They're a very dangerous team. I think they're in good contention to win that title or within that top four within their league. Dutch league, I think. Here's Fred. So far, decent. Seventh minute. Here's a free kick. And Greenwood gets his goal. 7th goal of the season. Yet again, a very early goal from the team, which shows, yet again, good signs. We're working from the first minute, from when that whistle blows. And very good for youngster. Again, he's looking really, really promising. "20 minutes in, got a goal to show for our good performance so far. And now it's all about how we can cope with the later stages in this game. Not sure whose assist that was, or if that was... Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that was an assist. That was quite a good ball from someone. Not sure who it was. Already into added time and just before half time. Half time, and we are ready to head into the second half with a positive attitude, and we've got a 1-0 lead at the moment. Let's see how if we can get more goals in the second half. Would be nice to see maybe perhaps McTominay on the score sheet for once, or want to see Draxler maybe on the score sheet as well, or him getting a good assist in this game. I mean, if it's any game for him to perform well, it should be here. I mean, it's not the Premier League, shouldn't be as physical, or I'm not sure if he's having problems with that side of the Premier League, if he's having a problem with like the physicality of the... Sorry if I seem a bit quiet at times. I've got the Liverpool versus Napoli Champions League game as well in the background. Obviously, I've not got the sound. Oh, Williams, good save from Grant. The backup keeper to De Gea makes a very good save. Is Greenwood on the left-hand side? Is he going to find someone to cross it to? Finds Mensah in a good position. Here's Fred to Mensah again. Fred. And it's a free kick in a very dangerous spot. But yeah, I was saying I'm watching the Champions League game against with Napoli against Liverpool. So I'm just peeking from time to time. Greenwood nearly gets a second. I'm just peeking my eyes from time to time to see what's going on in the game. Obviously, Napoli are 1-0 ahead as it stands. So sorry about that, guys. Here, are we going to get away with this one? Yes, we are. It's a corner kick, though. I think the defender had a lot to do there. He deflected that one just out. Keeper did not get contact on that. From what? If I... 79 minutes in. Are we going to get our sixth consecutive win of this Europa League group stage? That would be a really, really big achievement. 82 minutes gone. Let's make some changes, bring in some fresh legs, and see who's not been performing as well. Let's bring in Martial for Pereira late on. Let's give Drax is on at 8 though, so very good from him. Let's bring on Gomez for McTominay, and yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for these remaining 6 or so minutes. Here is PSV. Free kick. Gomez. He gets a warning though. No yellow card needed. Good from Gomez. Clears it out. About a minute or so left to play. And here's Hendricks for Sumensa, and it's a goal kick for Man United, and perhaps that is the end of the game, guys. A 1-0 win, another 1-0 win, and a good overall solid performance. I mean, we're fielding a lot of youngsters here who are not used to playing the day in and day out. Here's Fred. Another free kick for us, and that surely's got to be it. Final whistle goes, guys. 4th consecutive win of this episode. What a game against Arsenal. And we have gone through the Europa League group stage unscathed. Let's just make sure we get confirmation of that. That's it, guys. 6 wins from 6 games. We've managed to score in between those 6 games 12 goals. We've only conceded once. So that just shows you the quality, the difference in quality between Manchester United and the other teams from combined different leagues over here. Very, very good game. So it looks like, as it stands, I mean, this is the final games have been played with the group stage. So we are first. We go through. Vitoria SC managed to just about snag that second spot with 1-0 ahead. 1 goal ahead. 1 point ahead, sorry. Against PSV, and then AIK, who have not perhaps had the best competitive performance, are on 4th right now. So we're going to leave it at that, guys. Let's just take a quick peek at the Premier League table just to give us another idea before we head off, and let's give ourselves a refresh on what games we have left to play in the next episode. So Premier League as it stands, I'll go from top to bottom in case you guys support some teams that are maybe mid-table or relegation candidates. No offense. Oof, sorry about that. Liverpool nearly scored. So we got Manchester City in first spot. We are in second spot. We got as it stands, we got a 6-point difference between us and Chelsea. So that gives us a bit of breathing room if we were to potentially drop points, which obviously I don't want to do, and just because I want to keep the good performances up. And obviously, as long as we drop points, we just put ourselves further and further against Manchester City, providing they win their games as well. So a nice little gap between there. It looks like Liverpool are not doing very well. They've literally already got 6 losses from 16 games, and we have just 1 less goal conceded than Manchester City. So as it stands, we are the most defensively successful team, or don't know how to place it, but clearly the attacking side is better on Manchester City as they have the most goals scored. Gonna go down. So Liverpool, we got Crystal Palace, West Ham and Newcastle occupying that mid-table-ish, and then the relegation candidates as it stands is Burnley, who we just beat. It's also Sheffield and Bournemouth as well. Very competitive league though, not much between the 20th place and the 17th place, so with a good performance or good couple performances, Burnley could get themselves out of their tricky spot, which they are in very easily, just by getting about, if they get like 2 wins, they'll be able to surpass Brighton, providing Brighton lose the next few games. So that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys join me in the next part. We got, oh yeah, sorry, I wanted to show you guys the fixtures. So we got, as you guys might have seen, we've got Liverpool at home, yet another big team. But I'm confident we can overcome every challenge. They're not doing the best right now with Liverpool. And then we got Aston Villa as we continue our Carabao Cup quarterfinal journey. And then we got Crystal Palace and Manchester City. So you guys are in for a treat, as well as myself. In the next episode, we've got 4 games we need to play, and 2 of those 4 games are against the big top 4 teams. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and join me for the next one. Until next time, guys, peace.